By comparison, if you are looking for those very established, well-known neighborhoods that are just tried and true. Hey guys, this is Erin. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, hit that like button, click subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Hey there, I'm Erin Melton, and welcome to Living in Richmond, Virginia. We're going to have a little fun today. We're going to do the county wars, our big county wars here in the Richmond area, which is Chesterfield County versus Henrico County. I know a lot of people are going to be moving here to the area, and that's exactly what you need to know. Where is going to be the right place for you here in 2026? So we're going to be kind of comparing some housing costs, commuting times, lifestyle, and taxes. So overall, let's talk about that, the housing market, current pricing in the Chesterfield County area. Typically, now again, these are median, so you're taking into account all single family, all attached, and even some of the fixer-uppers are between $397,000 and $400,000. And that's as of late of 2025. We have seen a good amount of increase in values over the year to year, which is up like 1.5%. Let me give you kind of some ideas of what to expect for Chesterfield County. There's a property over in Garston Lane in Midlothian that is just shy of $900,000. That would get you 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, just shy of 3,500 square feet, and the house was built in 2017. That's probably going to be one of your biggest county difference. If you are looking for a newer home and looking for something under $1 million, you're probably going to want to focus your attentions on Chesterfield County. And that's going to give you an acre of property as well, and that's over in a neighborhood that's very popular, which is the Sanctuary at Roseland. Another idea to look at, which is a very popular neighborhood, would be the Newmarket section of Realty. So for $825,000, you could get 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just shy of 3,900 square feet, and this one was built in 2019. So you see the kind of that comparison of around a certain price point, what to expect. You're going to see a variation though on lot sizes. By comparison, Henrico County actually typically has a very similar median sales price, and I want to disclaim this to people that are like, oh my God, I'm moving to the Richmond area, into Henrico and Chesterfield County right now, because you're saying I can get a house for under $400,000. The answer is yes. However, this is median based on fixer-uppers, based on small starter homes and condos. I'm going to say anticipate if you're looking for a home that you can live in for quite a number of years, you're going to be looking at something 600 plus in either of the counties. So again, let's give you kind of an idea of what to expect in Henrico County if you're looking over there. So Ridgetop Road, which is in Henrico, remember we were talking about a house over in Chesterfield that was right at about $895,000. Same thing, still can get 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, about $2,874 in the square footage, but the difference is this house was built in '54. It's in a very popular, desirable area, West Hampton in Henrico County, and you're going to get nearly half an acre. So you're going to get a beautiful property and beautiful neighbors, but anticipate it's going to be an older home. By comparison, if you are over for just under $1 million, about $998,000, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, just shy of 5,900 square feet. That was built in '79 and is another very popular established neighborhood in Henrico, which is Dorset Woods South. Good sized lot, almost an acre. So you'll notice that really you can get both things in both counties. It's just a question if you're looking for newer versus established. One big difference if you're going county versus county, let's put them up together. Your commute time is typically into the city or over to the West End. It's going to be a little bit longer from Chesterfield County. Average for people is about 26.4 minutes. And that's also why people are going to be going across most going into the city or into the other suburbs. By comparison, one advantage of being over in Henrico or north of the river is that your commute's going to be slightly shorter. Not a whole lot, about 22.5 minutes, partially because Henrico kind of wraps around the city, the western side and the eastern side. I almost think of, remember those water weenies you used to play with when you were young? It's almost like if someone squeezed the water weaning in between and you had 2 like little socks on the end. That's how Henrico County encases the city of Richmond. Jobs. What county is going to attract more things to the area? Where would you be more likely to find your employment? I'd say it's about even, though I will say that Henrico Public Schools and a couple other big industries are located there, such as Capital One. You're probably going to find that you'll have some better things there for commuting there, and then a lot of people are going to go into the city. Cost of living. How do they change from above average? So really, both counties are really slightly above the average for all of the United States in comparison. And much of this is going to depend on where you are living in the particular area. Property taxes are always going to be a little bit lower in Henrico County, where you're at 87 cents per every $100 assessed. By comparison, you're at 89 cents over in Chesterfield County, so it's not a big difference. Something I always tell people, when it comes to figuring out where you think it's going to be the best fit for you, always keep in mind for both of these very popular counties, either Chesterfield or Henrico, that you may feel like you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck in many of the parts of Chesterfield County. By comparison, your taxes might be a little higher. On the flip side, your rate of taxing Henrico may be lower, but your assessments may be higher than comparable things that you would find over in Chesterfield County. So it's kind of, you pay it one way or another. Chesterfield County has a very large public school department as well. We're seeing a lot of development western part of the state, lots of new middle school, elementary schools, and high schools going in. Henrico County as well has had a few updates on things as well. Many times they are renovating their schools, bringing in their schools, and the Henrico County does have a nice set of options when it comes to international bachelorette programs for some of the schools and some magnet programs as well. Let's talk about the difference between county for your lifestyle. Chesterfield, in some ways, offers a little bit more open space. I'd say for the majority of your yards and your suburban neighborhoods, as well as some outdoor recreational areas. A very popular area to kind of feel like you get away from it all without going out into the middle of nowhere would be Pocahontas State Park. A lot of people will even move here there and they're like, oh my God, I had never placed that's where it was in Chesterfield County, because they're like, I used to camp there, we used to go there and do different things. Pocahontas State Park is a great way to feel like you get out of the rat race and you're really out into into nature sort of thing. You have also access to the James River there. There are lots of trails that run through. Now, don't feel like if you live in Henrico County that you're not going to have access to parks. In fact, there are some great best kept secrets over on the eastern side of the county that remain a lot less populated. Battlefields that you can go out there, clients that were so excited to find a house right over there set within the battlefields, and he bikes and runs and does all those things, and again, you feel like you're in your own special little world. Lots of pocket parks as well, and a lot of the neighborhoods have those built in as well. Both counties are going to offer you all of the creature comforts of being in the suburbs. You know, why do people move out of cities? It's because they want more room, they want more options, they want better schools, all of those different things. Shopping. I am going to say, if you're going county versus county, that Henrico is going to have a bit of a leg up. Not that you don't have things over in Chesterfield County when it comes to a mall, to lots of different grocery stores, all the big box stores, even some mom and pop and specialty places that have different branches all over the place. Short Pump Town Center, though, of all the malls that we have in the Richmond area, has remained the most popular by far, and it has continued to expand west towards Goochland to really offer so many different options. I swear, my husband's had extended family that had lived in Richmond all of their lives, and I can remember whenever we'd come up to visit, we've been married a long time. What are we at? 31 years now, I think. Oh my God. Whenever we come up to visit, I can remember that right where Short Pump was starting or being built, that was where everything ended. It was all farmlands after that. Between that and Goochland, I mean, there was nothing. And the amount of development that has happened in the past few years has been astounding. We're seeing a lot of redevelopment over in the Chesterfield County area as well. So good to know that for things too. When it comes to affordable housing, you know, where should you buy? Which one is going to be the best option for you? I will give you this opportunity to say that if you are looking for a starter home, Chesterfield County may be a better option for you. Same thing as if you're looking for a home that you can stay in, prices that we talked about earlier, something for that $600,000 to under $1 million price point that is a newer home, you are definitely going to find significantly more options community-wise over in the Chesterfield County area. By comparison, if you are looking for those very established, well-known neighborhoods that are just tried and true, they appraise well, they remain and hold their value, and you want to keep a little bit shorter commute time and be right there in the middle of all the creature comforts over there in Short Pump. You also have Lewis Ginter Park over there, Lakeside, and a closer tie to downtown areas. I do feel that Henrico County would probably be a better draw for you. As a whole, both counties have wonderful public school systems. Definitely do your research, see which one is the best bet for you. As a whole, if you're going county to county, I would say typically people are going to be maybe a little bit more focused on looking at the western section of Henrico County to have the top rated schools. There you have it, your county versus county, ding, ding, ding. Who's the best fit for you? Go ahead and call me, or jump on the link below, schedule a time for us to talk so we can find out what's the best fit for you. Once again, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in Richmond, Virginia, tap that like button, hit subscribe, and click that little bell so you're notified every time we release a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and always remember, leave everything better.